IELTS listening module. Obviously, we've covered the speaking, and the IELTS listening is the second module, which will be the first paper on your second day. Remember, I told you at the introduction, the exam will be within 2 days. The first day you do the speaking. Day 2, you begin with listening. Okay? You begin with listening. So, the listening module is the same for both the academic and the general. Do you understand? It's the same. The speaking is the same. The listening is the same. The differences are in the reading and the writing. So now, it has, please take note of everything we are saying. The first thing I have said is that, Father, I've said to teach number 1, it's the first paper on the second day. Number 2, it's the same for both the academic and the general. Number 3, it has 4 sections. And these ones are progressively challenging. They are progressively challenging. It simply means section 2 would be more challenging or tasking than section 1. Do you understand? So the higher you go in the session, the more difficult it becomes. That information is very important. The next thing you need to take note of. Yeah, go on, please.
What did you just say? Sorry.
Okay. So you have 4 sessions. And the 4 sessions are progressively challenging. So that means section 2 will be more challenging or difficult than section 1. Section 3 than section 2, section 4 than section 3, like that. Okay? And then again, you will listen to the recording once. You're going to listen to the recording once. That means you don't have authority over the audio. So you cannot pause. You're going to listen once. Okay? You cannot pause the audio, you cannot rewind, you can't go back. So you must be able to listen and listen attentively. The next thing you should take note of is that the test is actually for 30 minutes. Within this 30 minutes, you will have to answer 40 questions. So you have 30 minutes to answer 40 questions. Okay? 30. That means each of the section we have 10 questions. Remember we said you have 4 sections, right? Then 40 questions. Simply means, not lastly, 10 minutes extra will be given to you at the end of the test to transfer your answers. You have extra 10 minutes at the end of the test to transfer your answers from question sheet to the answer sheet. Answers. Yeah.
That means while the audio is playing, can you be jotting or answering your questions?
Yeah. That's the next thing I actually wanted to explain. What happened is that at the beginning of the test, you'll be given what is called question sheet. The question sheet is not actually a sheet, it's a booklet. Okay? It can be 3 pages, 4 pages, okay? But it contains the questions and provisions for answer. For example, maybe question number 1 is, what is the engine number of the vehicle? Right? So there'll be provisions where you will write the engine number. So this is how the question sheet looks like. Okay? It contains the question. What?
As he's speaking.
As you are listening to the audio, is a listening.
Okay.
So you are going to wear a headset. You wear a headset like the one we have here. So it's through the headset. The exam is not one-on-one like speaking. It's everybody. You can have like 150 test takers in the same hall. Everyone with his or her headset. Now, when it's time for you to listen, you listen through the headset. Now, as you listen to the conversation, we're going to listen to the kind of whatever you'll be hearing. But as you listen to the audio, you'll be hearing the answers to the questions on the question sheet. Do you get that? So the question sheet contains the questions from number 1 to 40. Do you get that? Now, at the end of that test, in fact, usually at the beginning, they will give you both the question sheet and the answer sheet. The answer sheet is just a page. I'll still show it to you. We have the sample here. Okay, you will use it in your mock test. So it's just a page.
Like transferring to your answer sheet. Is it when they tell you that it's time to transfer, then you transfer?
Yes. You'll be notified. You quickly. When you are transferring the answers, you are actually to transfer the answers, not to copy questions along with answer. Do you understand? Maybe, for example, in your question sheet, the first question is, what is the engine number? Maybe AH376BW, for example. Now, when you are to transfer your answers to the answer sheet, on your answer sheet, you just say number 1. This answer is what you just write. Do you understand? You write just the answer. Don't add anything. Don't say the engine number is. Do you understand? Don't do that. Don't say his name is. No. Just write the answer. Because by the time you are doing this, it's going to waste your time. You won't be able to copy the answers within the 10 minutes. So when you are copying the answers, it's just the answer you copy. You will hear a variety of voices. Variety. That is, you will hear different accents. You will hear different accents. You hear British accent, North American accent, Australia accent. Okay? Canadian times too. But predominantly it is usually British accent. Right? So in this training, you're going to listen to some of them and to start getting used to how it sounds. So please, for your test, how many minutes do you have? The listening test? 30 minutes. But you will have 10 extra minutes at the end of the test just to copy your answers to the answer sheet. On the question sheet, you can actually jot, you can write on it. And you can write anywhere on it. It's not a problem because they are not going to mark your question sheet. They're going to mark your answer sheet. So you must ensure all your answers are on the answer sheet. Do we get that? During the exam. I'd like you guys to know that during the exam, some people can go emotional. Sheet. This is how the answer sheet will look like. So you can see it is numbered from 1 to 20, 21 to 40. Do you understand? So this is where you will impute your answer after you exhaust your 30 minutes of on question sheet. Yes. So that's how it's going to look like. Okay.